What's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, guys. Yes, it is confirmed we have signed Jordan Mills to a 1-year deal worth $3 million. And I'm going to straight up tell you all this is a steal for the Miami Dolphins. I know a lot of people, when you look at his stats, it may not suggest that, but I'm going to explain to you real briefly on why it's a steal and more before she comes back out. But it is truly a steal of a bad pass blocker, right? And I'm not going to say bad, but he's not he's not on the better end of pass blocking, okay? And he actually has, he can pick up some penalties here and there. And then on top of it, the worst ranked offensive lineman for the Buffalo Bills in the last few years. And then also gave up, even last year alone, gave up 6 sacks. You see, when you look at the surface, it's not the type of guy that you want on your squad. That's just a reality, okay? EM Baller said he not a good right tackle, but he an okay player, so I like the deal. See, you may be thinking like me, but I'm going to go in a little deeper with it, okay? And tell you why this is a steal, y'all. Let me tell you why. Number one, you got a guy who started 82 out of 87 games. Durability ain't a question. And we know where a lot of our issues come from is durability. Well, TD, durability may not be an issue, but what does it matter if he doesn't do good on the field? Nobody said he does bad on the field. They just say he hasn't done good on the field. But we also have to realize he played for the Buffalo Bills. If you notice how our offense is starting to be constructed, we got 5 tight ends on the roster. Bringing in, and people want to say, yeah, competition, outstanding backup. No, this guy might start at right tackle, okay? Let me help y'all understand something. We got 5 tight ends on the roster. Let me break something down for y'all. Let me tell y'all the offense that I envision. I envision us running 6 and 7-man offensive lines very often. And that's your general 5 and a tight end. Or your general 5 and a 2 tight end set. Patriots ran it all the time. Who was the Patriots offensive coordinator? O'Leary. Ain't nothing changing. And then on top of it, you also got your fullback now. We invested in a priority fullback in the draft. We're going fullback. So at the end of the day, what you have to realize is we didn't actually necessarily absolutely need a tight end. I mean, not a tight end, but a right tackle that was just amazing. See, this is what the Patriot does, and they do it. It's so low-key what they do, under the radar that nobody recognizes. They pick up players like this, and their player end up going to a Super Bowl, and nobody still talk about them, but they got the job done. You know why? Because does he really need to be great at pass blocking if it's a passing play and we got a tight end next to him that's going to help him block on them defensive ends? Do he really need to be that great? I mean, you don't need to be a bum, but you don't need to be that great. Do you need to be that great if you're going to be running fullback sets all the time, picking up that extra blocker? That extra blocker to pick up the coverage wherever it's coming from? This is what the Patriots do. This is what their offense is predicated off of. Fullback and double set tight ends. They might run 2 extra tight ends on the right, 2 extra on the left, or 1 on each side. And they got a fullback. Do you not see what we're gearing up to do from an offensive scheme standpoint? That's why this was a steal pickup. $3 million for a guy who's durable, who's 28 years old, still got a good maybe 4 years if he can still be productive. Still. And then they only did it as a 1-year term and as a show me. Because they know when you turn 29, nobody gonna give you big money anyway. So if you blossom this year, we don't mind giving you a 2-year deal next year, or keep it on a 1-year basis. And if all fails, once again, it's a 1-year deal. This was a steal pickup, and a lot of people ain't gonna see it that way. I know a lot of people say, TD, you always saying what we do is good, even if it's bad. I started this video laying out the things that he doesn't do well, but I also try to give you all the facts around why it probably won't even matter. Because you know what he does very well? The man know how to block his behind off in the running game. The man knows how to pull and do his job in the running game. I'm saying pull like you're a guard. He knows how to do his job in the running game. Ain't nobody can sit here and question that he don't take care of business in the running game. And I can tell you now, let's bring in a fullback in now as a priority. We're going to have a pro-style offense that's going to be predicated on power runs, play action, and giving the quarterback time because our running game is a threat. This was a steal. We got the guy we needed to bolster the rushing game, give Drake that opportunity to blossom if Balaj don't steal it from him. And in the passing game, trust me when I tell you, we're going to run 2 tight end sets with a fullback, and one of them tight ends going to go out. And trust me, it's probably going to be the left side more than none. Gesicki probably going to be on that left side a lot as the catching threat. And all those other guys they brought in at tight ends, they wasn't so much brought in to catch balls. Most of those guys are good blocking tight ends. So those tight ends are going to help your right tackle. They're going to put Gesicki on that left side with Tunsil because Tunsil shouldn't need any help. Tunsil going to do his job. Gesicki going to break off that line, run a route, be more of a threat. Because last year they needed Gesicki to stay at home and block because we were so terrible on the O-line. You got to see what's going on, man. I just posted this on your other video. Appreciate you, Nick. See, I'm always look for the good in a situation because I got to look for the vision of what they see. First thought, I read all the stuff on the player, and I'm like, what the hell is the Dolphins doing? And then I said, well, TD, you know, you got to evaluate it in its totality. I ain't hear nothing positive about it yet other than, oh, he'll be a good backup or, okay, he's a solid player to compete. No, I see the vision, what they doing. I see what Flores and Greer and O'Leary and those guys doing. $3 million? What, we were going to keep Jawan Taylor for so much more? Well, we were going to keep Jawan Taylor for how much did Jawan Taylor get? Hurry up and let me know in the comment section. Just did a polo about TD giving his viewers hope. I'll check your polo, Bree. How much Jawan James Jawan James, I don't know why I keep saying Taylor. Jawan James, how much did he get again on his new deal? You like the signing of Jordan Mills? I love the signing. It's a steal. But everybody want to look at the bad things about the player. No, look how he fits into the scheme that we're about to bring in. He's a perfect fit. At $3 million, y'all. $3 million. $3 million for a veteran. That's a steal because we got the money right now. That's another thing ain't nobody talking about with the Dolphins. My bad, I almost lost y'all, man. We got the money, man. 4 years, $51 million. So Jawan James got about $13 million a year pretty much. And we got a guy that got $3 million, and we don't need him to be the greatest pass blocker. We don't need him to be the greatest pass blocker because if you look, I'm going to repeat it one more time. If you look at how our offense is set up, if you look at how our offense is about to be set up, 5 tight ends on the roster right now. I don't think all 5 will make it. Maybe. But that's for a reason, y'all. They were stockpiling tight ends for a reason because they know that, hey, we want 3 on the roster, but at the end of the day, we need all the competition we get because we want a solid 3 or 4. We might end up with 4 tight ends on this roster whenever it's all said and done because the tight ends are going to be there to help block on the outside, man. And we're going to run a double tight end. Watch, a lot of our plays are going to be double tight end set. Watch, a lot of our plays will be double tight end set. And when we got a fullback, it's going to be 1 tight end and probably on the side that needs help on the rushing play and probably the opposite side that don't need help whenever we doing play action. I'm telling y'all, forget all that crap. Oh, he done gave up this amount of sacks. Oh, he's ranked last on the team for the last few years on giving up this and that. It's Buffalo, y'all. They've been making the same mistakes we've been making. Running a 5-man offensive line, trying to get every route runner they can out there to have more of a chance and not giving a quarterback any time to survive. Anytime. He's not going to deal with that here. Go back and look at Patriots film. Go look at them in any playoff game. And then, especially the playoff games where they were like, Brady ain't going to be able to throw that ball all the way. Brady going to have to, no, the playoff games where they say Brady going to have to throw the, go back to the Chargers game. Chargers versus Patriots. Brady going to have to throw that ball all across the field. What did they do to the Chargers? The first drive, they ran 12 plays, and like 11 of them was rushing. Touchdown. Double tight end set. Fullback on some of them plays. Power running. You can fill the box all you want. It's still going to be lopsided at the end of the day because you don't know which side we going. Power runs. Crushing, bruising fullbacks. Coming through that hole like he the running back. Oh, hey, linebacker. Bam. Drake coming right behind him. 15, 20 yards. Balaj coming right behind him. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what's about to happen. We going to have emphasis. We going to take it out in the quarter. It's going to be that Russell Wilson effect. Russell Wilson throw the ball like 18 times a game. Go back to Tannehill. He averaged about 27 passes a game. Russell Wilson throw about 18 times a game. That's what you call balance. That's what you call power running. That's why they run a 7-man line of scrimmage over in Seattle. And that's why Russell Wilson is so effective on play action, because when he rolls out, nobody's in his face because they done ran the hell out of you and the pursuit is heavy to stop it. We're going that pro style offense where power is going to be driven down your throat. And then when you adjust to it, we're going to play action the hell out of you. And he's a perfect fit for that. Imagine a run to the left and it's play action. He already got a defender sucked inside. Mills going to have an easy day even if he was one-on-one in that situation. Tight end coming across the field. It's crazy, man. TD is entertaining. Appreciate you, man. TD, should the Dolphins look into Cam Chancellor? Listen, we can look into any and everybody for the right price. That's what y'all got to understand. You know, next time you ask me, TD, I hope we get this person. Or TD, should we look at that person? Do me a favor and say this. TD, I hope we get this person for this price. TD, we should look at that person for this price. Give me a price, because that's all that matters to me. That's the principle we got to have going forward. How much is this guy going to cost? If Jalen Ramsey was available right now, half of y'all would say, go get him. Oh, we got a chance to get him for $17 million a year? And some of y'all want to keep on repeating the same travesty. Hey, we got him, but wonder why he ain't got no help. Wonder why this position still sucks. Hey, it could be sarcasm, Bree, but I'm going to take it positive, baby. Here's a thought, TD. You think they sacrificed John Denny for a new tight end? I'm not sure, man. But y'all, man, that's what it is, man. This TD Fans Talk, man. I just wanted to come to y'all with my thoughts on that pickup. It's a steal, man. I know a lot of people ain't going to see it that way, but think about it in the terms that I'm giving you. We don't need him to be great. With the scheme we're running, he's going to have the help he needs. He's going to be a starter, man. He's going to be a starter. Y'all, this TD Fans Talk. Thank y'all for tuning in. Love y'all. Hey, man, y'all tune in for a premiere tonight. I'm going to drop the video on wide receivers. It's going to be a detailed breakdown. I hope y'all tune into it. It'll be nice, man.